So these are the items you're going to need to prepare your chocolate covered Oreos. I have my dark chocolate here, my oil, white chocolate, my Oreos, and my Oreo candy mold. First, you're going to need to put your chocolate in the microwave. I would start with 30 seconds. You want to stir your chocolate very well, to get it to the consistency that I want. So then you want to stir in that oil. And the reason I do this is to get the chocolate to the consistency that I want. So after I do that, I basically do a test, and that's what I want. It's perfect. So now we want to get started with filling the mold with chocolate first at the bottom, and add just a little bit more. You want to make sure you get enough in there so basically it's even when you place your Oreo cookie in. I tap it on the counter a little bit just to get the bubbles out, and then I put the Oreo in and press it down, and that also alleviates any bubbles or spaces in between. Then you want to add some more chocolate on top, and I usually go in a circular motion to evenly and consistently put enough chocolate there, like I said, in a consistent circular motion. Also, I always tap on the counter because that's going to be very important. You don't want any holes, I'm sorry. And you also don't want to overfill it. So if you do, just do exactly what I'm doing here. Just take a knife or something level, and you just want to pour that back in or scrape it off, because presentation is everything, so you want it to be presented properly. So now we're just going to finish up the rest of them so we can get them all filled, and also get them in the refrigerator so they can set up. The chocolate can get cold and solid around the Oreo, and then we'll proceed from there. I enjoy doing this, so we're going to go in and get finished. Now I'm finished with this mold, and I'm about to put it in the fridge for about 10 to 15 minutes to allow it to set up. So now I'm preparing my dark chocolate. It's more like milk chocolate, I wouldn't say dark. But I'm going to add just a tap or smidget of vegetable oil. And this helps me to get it to the consistency where it's really loose, and I can make the chocolate design on top of the Oreo cookie, or the chocolate covered Oreo. And like I said, you want to, I do this often so I can gauge it. Some people want to use a teaspoon or a little 1/4 of a teaspoon. If that's better for you, then of course use that. And you just want to make sure you stir it, and then you want to start to apply the design. And you can design it any way you like. Or of course you can keep them plain if you like. Some of them, different variations of whatever you like. You can also add other decor on top, like little pearl drops. You can add edible gold dust on top. So it's so many different variations. Now this order called for something simple, So I'm keeping it simple here by using like a milk chocolate on top of the white to give it kind of like a contrast. And like I said, it's just basically up to you. So I'm going to go in and finish these. And they are looking really wonderful. And then once I'm finished, I'm going to put those in the fridge as well. And you don't have to allow a long time for them to set up, because this is just a decor on top, and basically it's lightly coating the chocolate on top, so, and making little decorations. So basically, even if you wanted to allow it to sit on the counter, you could do that. But just to make sure, because I don't want, I put them in the fridge because it's going to go on and allow and help the chocolate to go on and set up and get cold. And so that's going to help it to set up really fast. And then I don't have a problem with making a mess and them sticking together. And then, like I said, presentation is everything. And you always want to make sure you present your dessert or whatever it is you're making in a presentable manner. So for me, and taste is important, but also presentation is important as well. So I'm going to finish up these and we'll be back with the finished product. So here is the finished product. These are absolutely beautiful. I will list all of the ingredients below. Please like and subscribe.